I remember the controversy over the anti-blackness and elitism statements. And in my women of color courses, I remember teaching from, her TED Talks. Two specifically, the danger of a single story, and then we should all be feminists. And the we should all be feminists, was read for Beyonce's album Lemonade. And that's how mainstream folks started to pick up and know who Chimamanda Adichie was. I was listening to Tell the Bees and they were talking about a Goodreads book list and mentioned one of Chimanda's books. They said that even though Chimanda's book Americanah was on their list, that they couldn't support the author. And like I said, initially I thought they were talking about the anti-blackness and elitism comments that she's made in the past. So I went to the comments, but I saw folks were saying that she said some transphobic stuff. So, of course, I went to Google and pulled up a whole bunch of articles that were really concerning. So my plan is to do a video essay about what I researched related to, her being transphobic. One of the reasons that I'm interested in this topic is because in the Come By He River collective statement, one of the aspects of the group dynamics that was of huge conflict was transphobia and homophobia and other things. But those were the main conflict areas. And just among cis Black feminist communities, transphobia is a thing, which is wild. So on my YouTube channel, I'm going to do a video essay talking about what came up, where I talk about the different articles and reflections that came up related to Chimamanda and this transphobic rhetoric that she has, and what Black feminists need to do moving forward related to deconstructing that for themselves. But I just want to show y'all some of the articles now, and then also some of the questions that I'm thinking about answering or responding to in the video essay. So this one was really interesting because I did not know that Chimanda's student is the author of that really famous young adult fantasy novel, Pet, P-E-T. I can't pronounce their name, but it starts with the A, last name starts with the E. So I'm going to start with this article in my research. I also think it's very important to look at how Black trans women are talking about or have been talking about her comments. One of the other questions that I had about Chimamanda is, who is her audience? When she's writing, who are the folks that are buying her books now? I don't really keep up with her kind of professional endeavors, but I know, she's taught all over the place. So I just wonder who her supporters are. This one was really interesting to me because it's pulling in trans and cis African feminists. And I think that is an extremely important place to see how folks are thinking about and talking about what her comments were. Okay, and then this is the last article in my initial kind of roundup of research for this topic. My plan is to look on Twitter. I'm very sure that there are some hashtags from that time related to her comments and what happened and what the community was talking about. I'm also going to pull up this personal essay and go through that. So if this is something that you're interested in, follow the YouTube. The video essay will be coming soon. If you have any suggestions for other places that I should look for articles or just do more research on, let me know in the comments. And then just let me know what your thoughts are in general about this.